Coming up on this week's episode, we die. Then we die again. And again. And again. All that and more on this week's episode of... My name's Kai.
And my name is Fraser.
And we're not actually dead, we were lying.
No, we're actually well and truly alive.
Sort of.
Except for Kai. Kai is kind of like hanging on.
No, except for No, Coda's alive.
Coda's alive.
Except for his paw, which he is currently licking.
He's poorly.
He...
Sorry.
Nah, he's had a bit of a... Not really too sure what happened, but his paw got infected. He was limping around, took him to the vets, and now I have to clean it and give him antibiotics and stuff, so that's fun.
Poor boy. How many antibiotics does he take?
Poor boy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I'm glad that's both of us now.
For now.
Oh, dear. Yeah, how many does he need to take a day?
He's got 3/4 of a tablet every 12 hours, roughly. So, 1.5 tablets every day. And then he's got, what else has he got? He had oral injection thing, but then he threw up. And it says to stop giving it to him if he throws up, so I haven't been giving him that one.
Oh, poor thing. And
then he's also got this really annoying, it's Hibby Scrub, I think it's called, which you have to you get 1 milliliter of that, and the rest is just water.
Oh.
And you have to it's like a diluting thing, and you have to squirt the wound or whatever in his paw, and it's the worst thing to try and do because he just doesn't stop moving.
Does he squirm in pain as well? Or maybe not as much anymore, but...
Not really, but I think it's just he does, but he doesn't. I'm getting a look saying, yeah, he does.
It's why would you do this to me?
Oh no, the look wasn't from him.
Oh, it's from Rosie. Fair enough.
The look is usually from him, but it's not right this second. He is too busy trying to lick his paw, but he's got a little bandage on at the moment.
Oh, fair enough. A piece of cone of shame, that's for sure.
Yeah, he has that on for about half hour after it's cleaned, just to kind of try and stop him from licking it. But he can still reach it, so it's not a very good cone.
Can you imagine if humans had the cone of shame? Every time a kid falls over and they graze their elbow or something.
They do. Have you not seen that iCarly episode?
I thought that was just a joke.
No.
What? No, humans don't wear cones, do they?
Yeah, they do.
What? Nah, you're talking crap.
No, I'm talking English.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh.
What? Wow, there we go.
I'm talking crap.
Oh, god damn it. For a second you had me bending over and believing.
I don't want to know if you're bending over.
Moving very swiftly on then.
How are you, Fraser? What have you been doing this week?
Yeah, no, I've been good. I've been actually getting back to my social life. Way!
What have you been doing? Go on. Tell us everything.
To get straight back into the social life, I thought, what's the best thing to do? Let's go to somewhere like the cinema. So I went to a place similar to the cinema. No, I actually went to the cinema. I went with Aiden. We went on the weekend and we saw Mortal Kombat, which is based off of the game, basically. And it was all right. It was a bit predictable in places. And the ending was a bit shite in terms of they really forced that they're going to bring on a second movie. It was one of those. It was aha, I'm now the evil boss, but you can't defeat me. I'll come back with an army. And then off he flies, and then there we go. We'll get him next time. That sort of thing. So, yeah, it's a bit of a crappy ending, but overall, bloody hell, it was graphic. When I mean bloody hell, I mean bloody hell. There was literally one scene. Oh, so much blood. So much blood and gore.
Blood!
That's paint, Jim.
So much paint.
No, there was one scene where basically one of the enemy people was pushed down onto the ground, and one of the main characters rode a surfboard into a spinning shield, acting like a saw, and it basically chopped her clean in half.
Yeah. And
the insides were very, very well animated. Very well animated.
Someone had to animate that, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they got paid much for it, or...?
I bloody hope they did, because it was really impressive how much detail there was. But it was also a bit like, me and Aidan went, oh my god, fucking hell! Like, it was so graphic.
I can expect that's kind of like saying from Aidan, you know?
Yeah.
It's something you kind of like think he'll say sometimes.
At the start of the movie as well, like just to give context to the story, there was a baby crying within the movie, and Aidan thought it was actually a baby in the cinema. So every single time something like brutal came up on the screen, we always kept whispering to each other like, oh, bloody good thing that the baby's not here, eh? And then when that scene happened, we were like, oh my god, imagine if the baby saw that.
I don't think the baby would remember it, you know?
Oh no, definitely not. But you know when you have like your first ever memory that you just remember?
Yes.
Or like the earliest thing you can remember. It would be absolutely tragic if the baby saw that and that was the first ever thing they could remember in life.
At least they'd probably get like a good profession though in the future from that, you know?
What, they'd be a biologist.
Ooh.
What was your earliest memory? Mine wasn't real. Sorry,
No.
Everyone, Rosie's here.
You've got in whenever you want. Yeah, Rosie's here.
Yeah, Rosie's here, by the way.
chilling.
We didn't want to say anything just because she said about listening, but at the same time, she is more than welcome to join in.
No, we don't
That's
cut
fine.
things out.
Yeah, what is cutting things out? We don't do
This
that.
is all, you're allowed.
And it's a good topic as well.
My first memory didn't happen.
Your first memory didn't happen?
No, it's not real.
What do you mean?
I really vividly remember like being at a wedding and being on my grandma's lap, and like, I like remember it. And I asked my mum about it for the first time, and I was like 14, and she was like, "That didn't fucking happen. Like, you've never been to a wedding like that." And I was like, "Oh,
That's crazy."
creepy." Yeah, the reincarnate of some random stupid baby.
I don't know what my first memory was. I think I've got like a few like early ones. I got like having a flannel on my head or whatever, and my brother trying like fish frogs with me, but like stone frogs though. In my grandma's garden. Got my first nightmare where my grandma tried to kill me.
Oh, lovely.
I remember my
Had
first
that 3 days in a row. Always fun. She had a piano, and I can always remember like she used to sing like she used to like be able to play a piano. She used to sing, and she used to always do this like she was pretty good at singing, but like for some reason the only thing I can like ever remember in this dream is her going. And that's the only thing on loop the whole like dream.
Oh
you know?
dear, that sounds horrifying.
It's so bad. And then there's like she's there, like it's not like her. It's like it's as if you know like
someone you recognise like, as her, but it's not her.
No, like it is her, but like it's like pixel version of her.
Oh, okay.
It's really weird. It's like you've watched Recess, haven't you, Fraser?
I have, yeah.
You know the head? Is it the lady that was like with Rand or whatever? Yeah.
Are you on about like the really pointy nose one?
Yeah, it's like her from the side.
The oh right, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but it's like her from the side. And
she's the one in the spotty dress.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then I can't remember her name. No, but yeah, I know who you're on about though.
Yeah, it's that's like one of my first dreams. That and like I think I watched Jurassic Park for the first time when I was like 2 or 3, and I remember having like a nightmare of this dinosaur bursting through my parents' like bedroom.
Yeah.
No way! That's so weird. You should say that. Because
we've had this conversation before.
Yeah,
we've definitely had this before.
Well, I think we have, because I was going to say it's not my earliest memory, but I know 100% I also watched Jurassic Park when I was younger, and I also had a dream where there was a dinosaur outside and he smashed his head through the bedroom window.
Yeah. Maybe this is just actually something that happened to us. Did you have that dream?
No.
This is one of those hidden eras.
My first nightmare was the lava scene from the Magic Roundabout.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't allowed to watch scary films like Jurassic Park. That's why I watched the Magic Roundabout, and I still got scared.
I think one of my favourite memories of like a film is when my mum and my brother were watching Saw, like one of the newer Saws in like the other room. I say newer, it was like 15 years ago probably at this time.
Yeah.
They were watching it in the other room, and I'd seen like the DVD cover for it, and it had like a pig on it, I'm pretty sure. And I just bought this pig mask from like this place, and I was listening into like this really suspenseful like music part and waiting for it with my pig mask and like a fake sword in my hand. Burst through the door, went rah, 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 and like they fucking screamed out of their skin. It was so good.
Amazing.
We watched A Quiet Place the other day, and I remember it being really scary, and then it wasn't.
Yeah. I guess it's like not the cinema experience though from home, is it? So
Have you seen it, Fraser?
I haven't, no.
it's very, very quiet film. It's about a 2-hour film and it's really quiet. It's like, obviously it's in the name, but like it's mainly like
Yeah, I would never have guessed.
It's mainly like small effects and like sound, like it's mainly just sound effects, like the odd bit of music at times, and then the very odd tiny bit of talking.
And then you jumped out at me once, and I got really angry.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. It was like really quiet, and you're like, "Ugh," and I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And you did it once, and I was like, do not fucking do that again, and then you didn't.
No,
I'll
I
have to
think
add it to my list to watch them.
breathed.
No, it wasn't. You like made a thing where you were like, woo, and I was like, I swear down.
It was like the least scary bit as well. I went. It wasn't like a proper like jump. It was just a ooh, and that was it.
Amazing.
It is good though. It is good.
So it's a horror.
It is.
It's a thriller. It's not
Yeah.
like-
It's
Oh,
kinda
okay,
like a thriller
gotcha.
horror. But it's got a sign language speaking actress in it.
Oh, cool.
She can't speak any like words or whatever.
Yeah, we don't think
but
she's verbal because she's deaf. She
Yeah.
has signs, which is good for her.
she's fully deaf, so it kind of works quite well for the film.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Going
Sorry,
back to
kind
the
of
earliest memory
Took
thing,
it away.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
go on.
one of the earliest memories I remember, which actually I could validate was real, and it's weird. One of the earliest memories I can remember is I used to go.
born.
Yes, no. I used to go to this nursery when I was a lot younger, before like you'd go to preschool,
Yeah.
and I can't really remember any of it at all, but there's two things I can remember, and I had to ask my mum about both of them to validate they were real. But one of them was this fire alarm that went off. All I could remember was like all the lights going out and then the fire alarm went off, and that's literally all I could remember. And then I said to my mum, was that a real thing that happened? And then she went, yeah, we had to come pick you up. And I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. And I was like, how old was I? And she was like, about 1. I was like, what? Okay.
Man.
So the second thing was as a I don't know if it was the same day, but also when I got picked up from that same nursery, there was one building that was significant in Bristol. I can't say what it is. There was one building that was significant in Bristol near this nursery. And I could just remember looking at it, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to see if I can remember where that was, because I can only remember it from one angle. And then I found it, and I was like, oh, do you know what? I think I went on to Google Street View. I was like, I think this is where it was. And then I turned around, and there was a bloody nursery, and I was like, no way! I've gone and found the nursery, which I had no idea what it was called, where it was, or anything. I've gone and found the nursery I went to just from this one memory of a building.
That's so weird.
And that, yeah, I think that's probably the earliest things I can remember that I can validate exist. I know small, stupid things, but
I
yeah.
feel like my moral compass was broken at nursery. When
Really?
I had, right, so imagine me at like 2-3 years old. My favourite book of all time was Little Rabbit Foo-Foo. If you're not familiar, Little Rabbit Foo-Foo riding through the forest, eating up the wiggly worms and bopping them on the head, right? That's my best book of all time. And then I had my personal one, and then there was one that the nursery had. And like a tiny bit of a page of one of it got ripped. And they like stopped us, you know, like somebody ripped the Little Rabbit Foo-Foo book. And it weren't me, right? I'm innocent. And I was like playing with sand or whatever, and I just wanted to like get back to it. So I was like, oh, fuck it, like I did it. Can we go back to playing now? And I like took the blame, because I was like, I don't want to be sat here in silence any longer. And then they made me swap my personal Little Rabbit Foo-Foo book for the ripped one. So to show me that being good and honest doesn't get you fucking anywhere. And
Except
just
a ripped page.
Just be selfish and get what you want.
Good advice for everyone listening.
Moral of that story, do not bend over backwards for people. Defend your ground.
Again, as we said right at the beginning, I'm not too fussed about you bending over.
For fuck's sake!
So
Where did this conversation even come from?
This came from the cinema, I think.
Oh, the lady getting sawn in half. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. What a
And the
tangent.
baby
That was a
wasn't
brilliant
in the
tangent.
cinema.
There's always a little tangent, and we're, what, 15 minutes in? And-
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Oh,
gonna shut up.
No, it's fine, it's fine. The tangents
No,
are
it's good. This is what we like. The podcast is just all about chatty conversations. And if
Yeah.
we go on a tangent, then brilliant. That's what we
Yeah.
want. Well, to quickly round off like the original section of what was I doing, we were going to go bowling, didn't go bowling because it was way too busy. We went in, we were like, how much is it? And then they're like, yeah, okay, it's this much. And I was like, brilliant, let's get 2 games in then. And they were like, you're going to wait 2 hours. And I was like, fuck that. I think we literally said shit on the spot, that's bad. And then the guy laughed and then we left. So we went for a walk for a bit. And then we went to Nando's. First Nando's in bloody ages. Well, hey, try the new garlic barbecue sauce. Not good. I don't recommend it. But otherwise, yeah, it was nice to be back at Nando's.
Classic Nando's order.
What's my classic Nando's order?
Yeah, I always judge people off their like fast food orders.
I mean, I guess you could call me a bit basic from it. But at the same time, I always go extreme with the sauces, so it doesn't matter. So I always get butterfly chicken.
Okay.
So that's the basic part. But I always get either hot or extra hot sauce. Because I can handle my spice. Depending on how I'm feeling or depending on what spices I've got, I usually then go with either spicy rice or peri-peri chips.
Spicy rice?
I do like the spicy rice.
It's brilliant.
No, fries are like... perfect.
And then, yeah, depending on what I get there, if I get spicy rice or peri-peri chips, I'll either get... If I don't go with the peri-peri chips, then I'll get either plain chips to go with the spicy rice, or I'll get like a corn cob. So it all varies, but normally I can handle my spice, so I'm always going for the spicy stuff.
Nice spice for Fraser.
What about you? What's your standard Nando's order?
I've been like twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not that good. It's alright.
Yeah, I think I've only been like 5 or 6 times to be fair. So I don't
Only.
know much. Yeah, but like, you know, compared to like some people that go like once a month or whatever, you know.
I feel like what I got was like halloumi fries. Something. Do they do like chicken in like a wrap?
Yeah, they do. They do chicken wraps.
Yeah, I imagine I had that, and then either rice or the chips.
Yeah, the wraps aren't amazing. They're quite basic, to be honest.
It's all basic.
Halloumi fries are fucking brilliant.
Chicken
Yeah.
and sauce.
Yeah,
If I can make it
I
at
agree
home,
with you.
I don't want to pay for it.
I love it because it's cheap and it tastes good. But otherwise, yeah, no, I'm totally with you. It is basic.
Yeah. Well, have you got any other more plans for the future, Fraser?
Well, seeing you at some point.
Yes.
I'm going into Bristol in 2 weekends, so that'll be nice. And yeah, I guess the only other thing is me and Aidan have talked about seeing each other again, like when Black Widow's released. But otherwise, I don't know. I think it's mid-June or early July. I can't remember.
Not too bad then.
But yeah, it will be pretty soon. And yeah, we definitely said we're going to go and have a look. Yeah, July 2021. So yeah, we're definitely going to go and watch that. I just need to finish my Marvel marathon.
Yeah, fair enough. There are
pretty close.
I gave up watching superhero films after college, pretty much. After not college. Year 10, 11, because it's all they would show us because that was our like year work or 2 years.
You got to do your year work on superheroes.
Yep, and it was boring.
Gosh, that's better than what we had to do it on.
What did you do yours on?
I mean, I know we've definitely spoke about this in a previous podcast, but we had to do it on. One of them was of Mice and Men.
Right.
Do you recognise of Mice and Men?
Yeah, Lenny.
Okay, good. Yeah,
George.
exactly. Another one was Inspector Calls. And another one was Heroes, but it's not anything to do with superheroes.
Oh. You got to do it on Heroes, but not superheroes?
Yeah, trust me, you don't want to know what Heroes is about.
Yeah, fair.
What the fuck is year work?
Like coursework.
For what subject?
Film.
Oh.
I thought you were about just English.
I'm so
No,
confused.
I was on about film.
Oh, in which case then? No, I didn't do film.
Well, that was a good 3 minutes.
Oh, my film coursework was on horror films.
You got to do it on horror.
Well, I had to make one. I didn't get to study horror films.
Yeah, fair.
And it was shit.
Fair. Well, it sounds like you got a good, like, couple of months planned there, Fraser.
Yes!
There's not, like, too much that's been going on with us, I guess.
Hold on, nah, you're lying. You're bloody lying there. You've had big fucking news, and you can't be like, this is nothing, it's no big deal. This is big news. You can't be like, nah, it's nothing. Because, people are always humble, and you've got to be like, nah, big fucking, this is it. This is your dream thing.
Yeah, just say weird. It's all you, bro.
I'll say, We got a McDonald's yesterday morning.
What?
Massive
Wait.
news. Massive.
Oh.
What?
That's not the big news, you
That's
bitch.
not the big news. I got a big partnership, Fraser.
Well, no, I have to call it that.
No, I can call it partnership. They said I can call it partnership. I can't call it sponsorship.
No, but you're also not allowed to say partnership. That
Oh,
was the first one.
apparently I'm not allowed to say the word partnership. I'm allowed to say the word working together ship,
Working to get the job done.
which is pretty much
Bodybuild.
partnership.
Yeah, but
Teamship, teamwork, partner with work.
You are working
Working with, yes. And I've got a free guitar from it.
Well,
you
hey.
even said what you're doing.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Gibson.
I thought it was from McDonald's. Got a guitar from Big Mac's.
Yeah, I did. Mr. Ronald came over. Was like, "Hello, you want one?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
Is he
yeah,
from Leeds?
yeah. But no, that happened. We went to London for that. We spent about an hour and a half there doing some filming.
That's cool.
And then it chucked it down with rain.
Did they like give you a tour?
Oh
the
yeah,
office
they
or
gave us a
something?
tour. They gave us a tour of all of it. They
So what is there? Because obviously you showed us like the main
Lots of
guitar room and
guitars.
stuff.
the
no
upstairs
shit.
is a lot of guitars. There's like 2 little office rooms up there too. There's
Right.
a kitchen, like a kind of kitchen area, not like a full-on kitchen, but like.
Did you get free food?
Fridge.
They offered us beer
Yeah, they offered us some beer, but I don't drink beer, so.
because we were gonna go to the pub, but it was raining. She was like, "Oh, we got beers here. They're in the fridge. Just grab one." But
Yeah.
they seemed like some like local brewed, and I was like, "It's gonna be shit."
Yeah.
Oh, like IPAs.
I mean, it was probably good. I don't want.
It could have been good because
It
it
could have
was.
been good, but I just don't.
I'm not a beer drinker personally, so I don't.
Well, tell you
Really
what, bring me next time and I'll tell you if they're shit or not.
Yeah, you're welcome to come up.
Hello.
Everyone is. But then there was like a room where they like also upstairs where there was it was like kind of like make your own guitar sort of area, and like
Oh,
you
cool.
design it there, and then they kind of send out your like blueprints or whatever off to like Nashville in America.
Are you
And
gonna do
then
it?
They make it probably not, because I think you still have to pay for the guitar, and that's like
Oh right.
3,000 odd quid, and I
Yeah,
don't
no.
want
Yeah, but can you imagine that? Can
Yeah,
you
it's
imagine
quite
that?
easy.
You working with Gibson, you make
But that's
your
like
very,
a
very
one-off.
own
That's
guitar.
like a one-off, not like a.
That's like in at least like maybe a few months. Or a
Yeah, maybe in a few months or a year or something like that, sure. But I don't know.
Still, if you did that, like first
oh yeah,
of
that
all,
would be big. That would be big.
that would be absolutely massive. And then let's just say you make it to the big leagues of you're pretty much up there, number 1 singles and all of that. And then you eventually sell that on for whatever reason. That is mad money. Your £3,000 is going to be £300,000.
Yeah. Buy a house.
Exactly.
That'd be nice. But then downstairs there's a massive stage, but they're doing like some like construction work there at the moment. So it was just filled with like guitar cases everywhere, and there was a pool table, little green room around the back as well, and that's about it really.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But no, otherwise we went up the day before. It was like the day before we went up was the first day of like everything kind of being back open again. So,
Yeah.
you know, you could sit in restaurants, you could do all that sort of stuff. So we went to Oxford Circus. We went to Wagamama's.
Oh,
My first Wagamama's ever, I think.
Oh, what did you think?
It was actually really nice. It was so good.
What did you get though?
You got...
I got the duck
Duck.
donburi, and we
Okay.
got the chicken. It was like a new chicken thing. They had chicken. I can't remember what it used to be, but they've replaced it with like chicken kebabs, which are alright, but they're not the same.
It was like chicken
and
on a
like
stick.
squid.
Satay.
Squid with the spice. Yeah.
Satay, yeah, that
Ish,
sounds
yeah.
about right.
I like the squid with the
Calamari
chili.
sort of thing, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And then I got a duck donburi, and you got.
I got the pork belly,
ramen.
ramen. Yeah,
It was good.
Nice.
it was so nice. It was very filling, but it was so nice.
Can't go wrong with Wagamama's.
Exactly, and they were actually really nice as well. The people in there, they were like, "Oh, you know, it's just nice to see people instead of a wall." It
Oh,
was like, yeah, fair. And then we didn't pee
Camden.
for some reason.
No, we didn't. We needed to pee for so long.
Yeah, we had to wait until we got back to the
Out
hotel. But we wanted to go to the Disney store as well, so we
Oh,
went to the
God.
Disney store. and because there's a massive Disney store in Oxford Street.
Yeah.
And do you want to say?
I had a meltdown in the Disney store.
What? Over what?
Over the dog from Up.
Doug?
Doug from Up, yeah.
What was there? Was it like a merchandise or?
Oh yeah. It was like
I just for some reason got so we were looking around the Disney store. I wanted to buy something like a toy, like a teddy.
Yeah.
And we saw Doug, and I picked a Doug off the top shelf. And I gave him a cuddle. And I was like, he's good. I like Doug. And went to look around like the rest of the store. And we looked at some other stuff, and I was like, no, I think I'm gonna go get Doug. And for some reason, I just got this like emotional detachment to this specific...
Attachment, not detachment. She said detachment.
She fucking hates it.
I got this emotional attachment to this like toy, this specific one. I don't know why. So we got it, and I took it to the counter, and there was this girl that was like my age working there. And I probably looked like a 3-year-old because there was like a sticker on his, like a tag on his tail.
Yeah.
And she couldn't get it off, and she was like, oh, I don't want to rip his fur out, so I'm just going to get you another one. And I was like, no, wait.
It's got to be that one.
I want that one.
And I was like, I'm so sorry, it has to be this dog. Oh my god, no. And she was like, oh, okay, well, do you want to take the sticker off? Because I don't want to ruin him for you. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was like, struggling.
And we were there for like 5 minutes, like getting this sticker off his tail.
And she was like, would you like a bag? And I was like, oh, yes, please. And she's like,
amazing.
what bag would you like? And then
There was like a Winnie the Pooh one. There was
I
like everything you wanted.
Yeah, I
Up.
was stuck between a Winnie the Pooh bag and an Up bag. Because like it seems obvious to get the Up bag, but
Yeah.
I work at a Winnie the Pooh cafe, so I felt like...
No way!
Yeah, so I felt like, oh, I should get a Winnie the Pooh bag, but then I got the Up one. Still don't know if that was the right choice. I'm still thinking about it to this day. And then we left with Doug and the bag, and you got a Remy from Ratatouille, which I'm holding now. And we got outside, and I was like, Kai, I need to stop. And he was like, you okay? And I was like, no, I think I'm gonna have like a panic attack. And we were at the side of the street, and I just started bawling my eyes out while Kai was laughing at me.
Oh my
and
god.
I was like forcing myself to laugh, so it didn't look like he like hit me or something. So it kind of looked like... It was like, people were walking past, and I was like, see, I'm laughing, it's fine, I'm laughing.
Oh my god. Oh. And then after that we went back to our hotel, peed. And then it's really weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird, like the weather was so weird that like entire time we were there. It was like really sunny. It's like classic British weather, you know, like where it's like really sunny, then we go indoors and it's stormy when we come back out, you know. And it's like chucking it down, there's thunder. And then we like get on the tube, we go to Camden, and when we get there, it's just kind of fine again. We go into like, I know like a really nice place there, so we went in there, had a couple of drinks. They weren't very nice.
No.
They were very expensive for some reason as well. I think they were like 20 quid for
Thomas
like
Pearson
2
getting
things.
angry at us for spending so much on drinks in London.
Whoa.
Central London.
What drinks did you get? Where was
What
it?
did we get?
We got a bit of everything.
We got a rum and coke. No, we got
rum and coke.
We got a tequila
gin
shot
and lemonade,
first.
tequila shots.
That was what we got like in there.
And
That cost us like 40 quid or something.
And then we went to a different pub and got like Sex
Like
on the Beach
pictures.
picture. We got a picture of a different cocktail. I can't remember. Oh,
Like
and
a
a Long
cotton
Island
candy
iced
one, wasn't
tea. And then we got honey bombs and skittle bombs to shot, and we were
That
just
sounds nice.
absolutely ruined. That.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And then next day we went to National History Museum. That was good.
Yes.
Lovely.
Like we brought our coats with us because it's like the weather was like, oh yes, it's definitely going to rain. Did not rain at all when we had our coats.
That's always the way.
The whole time we had our coats, we were like, fuck's sake. Then yeah, that was pretty much our time in London. I think we got some Korean chicken as well. Very nice.
Ooh.
I wish I could tell you what it tastes like. We can't really work out what it tastes like, but it's like a familiar taste.
It was soy ginger from, I can't even remember what the place is called, on the Bab. And oh my god,
We got
so
like another
good.
one though as well. We
Yeah,
got
it
the.
wasn't
I
as
liked
good.
that one. It was like a ketchup sort of thing.
Yeah, it wasn't as good.
Yeah, but that was really nice. That was in. Was it near St Paul's Cathedral?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was pretty good.
I'll have to give that a go then when I'm down in that
Oh,
direction.
100%. So good. It wasn't that expensive either. I think it was like 7 quid.
Oh, that's pretty cheap for London.
I think Rosie bought the
I
chicken,
didn't.
so I might be wrong. How much was it? Do you know?
It was 15.
Okay, £15.
That's not £7.
It was good though, and I really wanted to
It
try
was good chicken. Then we went to Pizza Express and straight afterwards.
Because I was starving still. I was like,
And you need to pee because we still hadn't found a toilet by this point.
Oh no.
so funny.
So that was our time in London.
Sounds like a comedy on wheels.
We didn't tell you about our waffle after the pub.
Oh, go on then.
London.
Tell me about the waffle.
Oh my god, it was so good.
It was very good.
Where did you get it from?
Camden.
Okay,
I'll find
What,
the
from one of
actual
like the
place,
street food
'cause,
stalls?
Yeah.
Me and the people are mates now, so I'm gonna find exactly what they're called.
She made a TikTok on them and they offered us a free waffle.
Ice cream.
Hey,
for
that's
dessert
pretty
in
good.
Camden.
Ice cream for desserts in Camden.
Big up.
Very nice. So good.
Very lovely people. We're making fun of Kai for not liking nuts. Because I wanted to get the Kinder Bueno one.
He was like,
Oh,
I can do it
we
without
love Kinder
nuts,
Bueno.
and I was like, I don't like
He was
nuts.
like, yeah, no Nutella, no Kinder Bueno. I was like, fuck's sake.
You don't like Nutella?
That's what
I
I've
don't
been
like
saying.
nuts. What do you
That's
mean?
what I've been saying.
Nutella doesn't even taste the nuts.
I know. I've been saying that. He doesn't listen. He doesn't like it. Oh my god, it drives me.
Although
You
I
should
think that
believe
was
Rosie.
Nutella,
It
innit?
really doesn't even taste like nuts.
Oh, I can taste it. I've had it like with other people before.
If I gave it to him and told him it wasn't Nutella and it was just chocolate spread, I don't think you'd know.
Yeah, agreed.
If I was like, if I regularly bought you chocolate spread and then one day gave you Nutella, you wouldn't notice.
Maybe.
You wouldn't. It's only
probably
because you
not.
know there's hazelnut in
Probably.
it that you can taste it.
Although there was something in it that was like I don't know what it was. What was it? Like the chocolate
Oreo?
in it? No, the actual chocolate
It
sauce
was
or
just
whatever.
oh, it's Hershey's chocolate sauce.
Oh, okay.
Did you think it was Nutella?
I don't know. You said it was, so I just believed you.
I think I just called it Nutella because to me all chocolate sauce is Nutella.
Fair.
Oh, fair
So
enough.
that was our time in London.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and otherwise, I don't know. We've not really been up to too much. We've went to a restaurant for dinner last night. Had a big burger.
Burger.
And then we had a really nice fudge cake.
Oh god.
So
Was
good.
that the picture that you sent me?
Yes.
Oh my god, it looked amazing.
Controversial opinion. I don't know what your view on this is, Fraser. Hot cake and cold ice cream. Do you think it goes?
See, I'm a mixed bag with that, to be honest.
I
It-
So is the
really
hot
don't
cake and
like-
cold ice cream.
It depends on the cake. It depends
I
on
really
like what it
don't
is.
like hot puddings with cold things. It's like crumble and ice cream. I can't do it. I have to eat them separately.
Oh, I'm just
the
not a fan
exact
of crumble.
words-
Full stop.
I'm not
Whoa,
either, really.
What?
I know.
No, I'm just not a crumble fan. Full stop.
I was gonna make you a crumble, and
Were
I've
you?
said that to you before. And you're like, oh, cool. You'd probably be so polite, like when we first met.
I was probably
Watching
being very
Friday Night
polite
Dinner,
when
and
that
I was
happened
like,
then.
I was like, oh, I can make a really good crumble. And you're like, really? And I was like, yeah, I'll make you one. And you're like, oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks.
And now you've just admitted you fucking ate crumble.
Just like feeding it its coda like under the table or something like that.
You're fucking good. Where's my crumble?
I haven't had crumble like for a long time though. By long, like probably like since I was like 2, 3. So I probably might like it.
It's just biscuit and fruit. Oh, you don't like fruit?
I like fruit. What do you mean I don't like
Yeah,
fruit?
okay, alright.
Yeah, but it's hot fruit though, isn't it? I don't like hot fruit.
I don't mind hot fruit. I like apple pie, like hot apple pie and stuff.
Well, if you like apple pie, you like apple crumble.
You like apple crumble.
No,
I don't
Bitch.
like crumble.
he's right. If you like apple pie, you'll like apple crumble.
Fair enough. Then we'll do that then.
Do you like cherry pie?
Kinda, yeah.
What do you mean, kind of?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
That's my favourite.
Ah, there you go.
Going back to the hot food and ice cream though,
Yeah.
I probably go with it most of the time. I'd probably say yeah, I'll have it. But it really depends. If it's too sickly, then I'll be like, nah.
I just think the hot cold mix in the mouth. And then Kai gave me a spoonful of the cake on his spoon and put it in my mouth. And the spoon was so cold, I almost gagged.
You got the
Oh,
cold
no.
in my hot. That was the exact sentence I think that was like. What?
You got cold
Said-
on my heart.
You got the what? It was either you got the hot in my cold or the cold in my hot.
So stupid.
But then, like, other than that, we went to the arcade.
I beat you at Mario Kart.
She beat me at Mario
Oh,
Kart.
it
First
was
time
the
Get
ever.
fucked, Kai.
Second
was the
time ever you
best.
beat me at Mario Kart. After like, you know, the probably like 20 hours of Mario Kart we've played. That's the first time you beat me.
We
Or the
played,
second time.
Bowling.
Oh, there's like a little bowling game in there, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's so stupid because it's just a screen. Like, you know when you got like Wii Sports, right? And like
Yeah.
you're doing bowling and that. it's like that, but without like the Wii controller, you got like just a bowling ball, and you kind of throw it down the lane. And
Right.
There's not much room, and she full on like lobbed it at the screen almost by mistake.
Oh no!
And it just like it started counting down like, you haven't done your bowling yet.
Because I threw it and it went in the hole, but it didn't like roll, so it just kind of went.
Oh god,
It was so good.
that sounds hilarious.
But other than that, we haven't really done. I think that's it, really.
You
pizza
can't say you haven't
tonight.
really done a lot. Everything you've listed, that sounds like a week and a half.
But that's like over the last that is over the last week
like
and a half.
3 days of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
pretty
then
fun.
I think this week we might see Cruella because that comes out on Friday.
Cruella de Vil.
Ooh.
And then my mum's coming down in a couple of weeks, and we might go to Thorpe Park with her,
Oh, jealous.
which could be good. You can come along as well if you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
let's do it.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's get Aiden to come along as well. Why
yes,
not?
Yes, let's go.
I'm sure
Get
that'll
the
be a
gang back
lovely
together.
time. my mum will be like, you come with your friends, and
Leave me. Your mum was like, oh, it's.
I'm
Rosie
here to
can
see
come,"
you.
And then you're like, cool. And you bring all your
so's
friends.
Fraser, so's Aiden, so's Thomas, so's Sherry. Just like count down all of my friends.
And she'll be like, I thought it was some mother-son time. But now it's mother,
Yeah.
son, and also like 4 other sons she didn't know she had.
Otherwise, what we do is we go,
and we just
and then we
run
also
into
go
you.
another time.
Oh,
That-
I was gonna
yeah.
say we run into Fraser and.
Oh yeah, we
gang.
could run into
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Oh,
You didn't
what a
tell me you
convenient!
were
Yeah,
here.
what a convenient
Let's just
circumstance,
hang out
Day. All of
together.
my internet friends from various different locations in the UK are here at the same time.
Wow.
What are the
Mum's
chances
so
of that?
stupid. She'd be like.
Yeah, she'd understand. Like we'd all arrange this.
We'll go a different day.
Yeah, I reckon we can all go another day though as well. We'll go,
Definitely.
like, twice this month.
I'm down.
Well,
I mean, it's
twice
coming
next
summer
month.
soon. We've got to.
Yeah, we should go definitely before schools break up. I think that's
Yeah.
like a guaranteed.
Or afterwards.
Or afterwards, yeah. So either
Yeah, go September time. No
early
one's going to be
July
there.
or September.
We can go for my birthday.
We can go for your birthday.
Yes.
Which is on. Don't tell me I know it.
Go on.
Hold on a second. Going into my notes.
Moment of
I'm
truth.
Sure I've asked you before. 24th of September, and your dog's is on the 1st of September.
Yeah, you got it.
Well
Spot on.
done. Well done. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all we've been up to, really.
Yeah, well, it's been a super busy week on both sides, and it's been good because do you know what? This is the first
Peter's
time,
even barking.
and yes, and that. But this is the first time in bloody ages that we filled up an entire podcast episode with things that we've both done.
And not something like just random news.
Yeah, which is fantastic.
It's pretty good.
So hey, I think that deserves a
let's
secret
go.
word.
Oh.
Oh, the secret word for this week, eh?
Oh.
Hold on, let's shout out the people from last week, and then you and Rosie can think of a secret word for this week.
Yeah,
So, as
secret
everybody
word.
knows, we put a secret word at some point in the podcast episode every single week. Last week's word was pain.
Pain.
And shout out to Downhill, Peter, Royce, Mass Light, and Diamond Hood, who all got pain.
Pain.
And
Context, by the
also,
way, as we were talking
we hid
about.
a secret word as
Did we?
well. We did.
So secretive, I've forgotten it.
So secret that only the people who listen to the entirety of the episode get the secret word. So at the very, very, very end of last week's episode, we said, we wonder if people even listen to these outros. So let's say another secret word, progress bar. Peter, the man, the myth, the legend, he got progress bar. He tweeted us with the super duper secret one of a kind word. So yeah, big round of applause to Peter.
Yay, Peter.
Woo! Go on then, what's this week's secret word?
Go on, Ro.
Oh, this is really stressful.
It can be any word you want.
Will Coda get triggered if the secret word is vet?
He has got to go back on Friday, so yeah.
The
Vet.
secret word for this week then is vet. Tweet us at Stuck in a Podcast with the word vet. And yes, make sure you think of Coda when he goes to the vet on Friday.
Yeah, just to check up that one though, so it's not like anything bad.
That's good.
Cool. Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's about it. That was a nice fun episode.
Well, thank you everyone for listening to this week's episode of...
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Stuck in a Podcast. Follow us on our personal Twitters as well, at FraserIRL and at KairosBest. And if you want to go and follow Rosie on her Twitter as well, then Rosie's Twitter, is Rosie M. Rivers. So go and follow her over there as well.
Oh, follow Coda as well.
Oh, yeah, follow Coda. Was it Coda's Thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Coda's Thoughts. Yes, go follow him over there where you can literally hear his pain.
Coda's alternative account, Coda's Thoughts.
His age-restricted account.
It's his OnlyFans.
It's just random pictures of dogs. I like this dog.
I like this dog.
This dog has a nice
go,
tail.
woof, woof.
The tail on this dog is very nice.
I'm gonna make that now.
Follow us here on Spotify as well by clicking on that follow button. Don't forget to turn on notifications as well, because apparently you don't just get notified if you follow. You got to make sure you click that notification toggle on. So make sure you go and do that. We upload a new episode every single Wednesday. So yeah, you know you want to follow to be notified.
Yes.
Anything else?
Nah, not really.
Cool. Until next time, thanks so much for listening. And don't forget, it's Coda's Thoughts, not Coda's Thoughts, bitch.
Bitch.